Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Green Hell, shall we? Now, I had kind of recommended this Jeep site, which is where we are on the map, at about 4416 with the big wheel there you can see. And in my Let's Play, I made this a campsite. It's fine for a save place and a sleep point. There's food up here on this ridge that you can get, and there's water, but there's only water if it's raining, and that's the real rub. If it's not raining and this riverbed dries up, you're going to be in a world of hurt when it comes to either getting water to drink or being able to wash your hands if they get dirty so that you don't get contaminated when eating food because you have dirty hands. So we can look at options that we have that exist for food and water, which would be, something that would hold water. Now, we can make a shower, right? We can make a mud shower. But as far as something goes that would be a water storage, without the coconut shells or the turtle shell to catch the rainwater, we can't really reliably build too much. Now, we do have, oh boy, it is very dark. We do have our canteen, but even that's not enough. So I'm going to sleep for a little bit, wake up, and check my supplies. Let's see. I have one shell, and I have both of our canteens, which are both full. So that is a good amount of water, but this is important. You cannot wash with the water that's in your canteen. And washing is actually more important than you might think when you need to eat, because you don't want to get yourself parasites because you eat with dirty hands. So I don't think we're actually going to make our campsite here. We can use this to sleep, like I said, and we can put some things here, but I'm not going to invest a lot into this campsite. I'm going to actually consider making a different forward camp in this guide, so it needs to be near the water. Now, the reason I love the village is because it's right by a permanent water source. However, the downside of our village campsite is, as you've seen, cats keep coming back. So you're going to have to deal with the big jaguars coming back to your campsite. And you also have to deal with natives sometimes investigating that site. So it's more dangerous than perhaps it needs to be. All right. Now, if we had a bunch of coconuts and could put them down, that would help us sort of. But I'm going to move us away from this. We don't have to move at night, and we're not fully rested. So I think I'll just rest here before we move. But I think I might put a campsite down by the river at like maybe 4821 and talk about some other things that we can do for survival. However, before we do that, I'm going to show you another area so we can get a new piece of technology. I'm going to pick up some sticks because, yes, we need those. All right. Phenomenal. And let's see. Do I want to sleep right now? Yeah. Great. And I will wake up. I don't have to sleep all of this time, but I will wake up at like, 6:30. So I could see. And let's check our radials. All right. We need water. So I'm actually going to just, this is dirty water. It's not great. I don't have clean water in my backpack anyway, though. This has parasites. Oh, no, this is clean. I forgot about that. That's great. So let's just drink some clean water. And let's eat a banana. And we will eat the dried toucan meat. And that macaw meat has spoiled, so I'm just going to destroy it. I don't want it. I'm going to eat this. Now, I'm going to look at my radials, and I'm going to be pretty happy. I could use a little bit more fat, a little bit more carbs, stuff like that. So I'm going to eat this. And I'm actually going to drink the dirty water because I have Paragon. So whenever you have some Paragon, before it goes bad, I don't mind taking a gamble. Remember, you don't necessarily get sick every time. There we go. All right, looking pretty good. Actually running a little low on protein, so if this bird is dead up here, we can take it down. It's not dead. Okay. We could kill this guy and cook it, but let's move up here, and you're going to see that there is like a tarp, and there's some supplies right here. Now, none of this stuff we can actually use except for this sweet beef jerky. But it indicates, you can see right here, there are these like 3 sticks in the ground, that this is a path. So when you find this, ooh, and here's some nuts. Ooh, there's a bunch. Let's get all of these. We're going to work on planting these nuts too at some point in this series, because you can make much more sustainable food for yourself. And it's pretty fantastic. All right, I'm going to move over here. And I'm just going to follow this little road that they had marked. How many bandages do I have? Not enough. Okay, so we're going to chop this and make bandages. And we're going to now go into our backpack, and I'm just going to click this and craft it. And I'm going to click in the right stick to craft all 3 of these into bandages. Remember, you want bandages ready to go. They don't necessarily spoil, and I have campfire ash. So we have right now a tobacco dressing for if we get poisoned, but watch this. If we go to the leaf bandage and we click craft, and then we select campfire ash, we can make an ash dressing. And I'm actually going to make 2 of these. I'll have 1 regular bandage, 1 tobacco dressing, and 2 ash dressings, and I'm going to hold down to sort. Ash dressings are used if you have a wound and you don't want it to get infected. It like prevents future infection. So if you get attacked by a cat or something, you use the ash dressing to prevent infection. Then you don't have to even worry about maggots. So that is a terrific way to stop that from happening. Now, if you keep moving along the path, you'll see, look, there's boards here. So you know you're kind of following somebody's trail. As always, keep your ears open. Here's some bananas, which is great. I'm going to eat one, and I'm going to take the others. Beautiful. And I'm going to move down around this. Just checking for coconuts. Remember, keep yourself open. Make sure there's no spiders or snakes or natives or cats or any of the many dangers that the jungle can give to us. And you could see that the road is kind of, there's a little path here. Ooh, great. I'm just going to harvest this. Get a little meat. And let's see, I'm going to walk down this trail. Are these energy shrooms? They look like it. Fantastic. I'm going to eat. And I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat again. And you can see we're doing very, very well. I am actually going to eat some of this to get some fat. Our weight, though, is becoming an issue. And you'll see I'm moving very slowly. Here's some Paragon. I'll take this. Did I miss the opening? What we're looking for is an opening through the cave. No, here it is. Okay. So following that path, you'll find this kind of cave right here. And, okay, the scratch, scratch, scratch is scorpion. There it is. Get your spear out. Blast that thing. Then you'll see that there's actually some iron here. So I'm going to get it, but it's going to be heavy. And we'll see if there's any other iron in this cave. It doesn't look like it. I don't see any. And now what you do is you find a generator and an elevator. And you mark this on your map, and you see a generator. And you can now see that there is on the map a cave that we just went through and the elevator. And this leads down to this lower section that you see through 4138 on the upper portion of the map. And it goes down here. It's hard to see, but you definitely need to come here. And what time is it? Okay, it's still early in the morning. This is great. So we can do just fine here. I'm going to turn on the generator. And now we want to check where the elevator leads. And I'm going to use the switch, and I'm going to call Mia.
Got some news. Found an elevator. Had some issues with it. But finally managed to get it running, and now I can check to see where it leads.
Jake, slow down. An elevator.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out more.
Okay, so we found an elevator, and come on out here. I'm going to get my spear ready just in case. There's lizard guy. There's Molinaria for dressing. Again, just look at the ground. Try to follow what looks like a path. There's a tarp. There's these sticks and some boards to kind of help mark this. All right. Gasoline barrel or fuel barrel of some kind. Let's move through here. Looking good. And there it is. It's a gold mine.
Mia, you're not going to believe this. Looks like I found an illegal gold mine.
The jungle is full of surprises. Anything of interest there?
I'll let you know.
All right. The jungle is full of surprises. Okay. So we're going to go down here. Now, these birds you would not see. We haven't seen them anywhere else. They're only here, at least so far. And now you can see the big pick on the map is the gold mine. So what you want to do here is explore, obviously. You can go down in here. But this is a very important note. There is no water here, even when it's raining. So you have to bring enough water to survive this trip. And if you are running low, immediately go back to your other campsite. This generator doesn't do anything, sadly. It is no longer working. But you want to come up to these houses. Now there's some story here that we can uncover. There's a campfire, obviously. There's a medical room here.
Looks like someone was attempting blood transfusion here. There's a lot of it on the chair and the floor. I doubt any of the patients actually survived.
Why would they do that?
I wish I knew. Or, on second thought, maybe I don't.
I'm going to eat the military ration. It gives you carbs, proteins, and fat. I didn't have room for it. Now, there's a note here. You can read this to learn about the story, learn about the people who were here, what was potentially going on. And I'm going to go over here into this house. And this is what you came here for right here. The grappling hook. We finally got it. Now there's a bunch of canned food here. You can read this, check it out about their gold operation, but now we're overburdened. So we need to go to our backpack and start throwing away things that we don't need. We don't need these planks, so I'm just going to drop the planks. They're heavy. And I probably don't need all of these sticks unless I want to make a fire here. I can. Yeah, I'm just going to make a fire. So I can cook this meat while I'm exploring. But I need it to be in a place that is sheltered. You know, it's not going to get rained on. I don't know if I can actually do that successfully. You can't build it in any of these places. This is about as good as it's going to get, I think. And I don't know if this counts. We'll see. I actually don't have enough small sticks. How about that? Okay, we're going to go to our backpack and use our fire bow. And I do have some dried leaf, but not enough. Remember, I'm mostly doing this just so that I can get some inventory space cleared up. I'm going to then insert this. I think I actually have a coconut. So I'm going to pick this up and put it right here. And then I can... Yeah, the rain put it out. That's too bad. Okay, well, fair enough. All right, I'm going to keep exploring. There's another house over here. And this is the bunkhouse. So you can sleep here. You can also open this and take out, you know, there's food, there's a bag of nuts. But this is where if you come here and it's too dark, you can sleep here. You don't have to build a shelter. And this place is safe to sleep in, just like any place. You don't get attacked when you sleep. We have no space for these chips. That's an empty can. I don't have space for it. But we don't really need an empty can. You can use it like a coconut, you know, to catch water. I'm going to go to my backpack, and I'm going to try to sort, see if I can get room for this candy bar, this bag of chips. These food items don't go bad, so they're nice to have. But that's pretty much what we're looking for here. I will also move over this way and find one more location, which, if you come up around here, is this.
Oh, fuck.
There's a note here. You can read this to get the story. And this is, you can tell Mia.
I just found a charred corpse.
That's horrible. With every update, I get more and more worried about you. I need you here, please. I don't know how much longer I can take it.
Mia, I'm doing my best. Just give me some more time, okay? Just a bit longer.
All right, so at this point, honestly, I might be missing something down here. There might be more, but I get the grappling hook and get the food and stuff, get the story items, just learn about what's going on here, and then I'm done. I'm going to go out. It's nearly 2 o'clock, so I can get out. I don't like being down here too long because there's no water. All right. So the grapple is going to allow us to go to all of those places on the map that we saw previously. If I push down to look at the map, any of the points where it's like a grappling hook on the map. But we've only actually uncovered one. We need to go exploring more in the lower section to find more grapple points. But now we can actually actively run along the cliff edges of the map to look for points to grapple because we have this and we can use it. So once we're done, I'm going to run through here and I'm going to just flip this switch and bring us up. The generator makes noise and, uses fuel presumably, but in my experience, it never runs out. You can't turn it back off. Oh my gosh, it's a coconut. That's perfect. Okay. So we're going to crack this thing, and we're going to drink the coconut juice, and we're going to harvest this thing. No space in backpack, but I can eat this. I can try to take that. There we go. My radials are actually fine. I just need protein and some water. So I'll save the rest of the coconut. Now, I'm going to save the game. Oh, I can't. That's right. Derp. There could be danger right here coming out. There could be natives. So be careful. Listen for the singing. By the way, I have verified. I'm staying away from the main road for just a second, but I don't see anything or hear anything. I have verified that the singing natives are not good. Singing does not mean good. So just use the singing to alert yourself that there's a native nearby. They usually won't chase you down if you run away or just move past them really quickly. But if you stick around, they will come for you. Now, it's time to look at the map and see where I am and see where I need to go, which is to the northwest. Oh, it looks like I got some leeches on me as well. All right, so push select, open up that, get the armor off. Where are these leeches on my legs? Yeah. Get out of here. Oh my god. There it is. All right, I'm getting tired. I'm going to go this way. And you can hear the snorting. I'll go up this way. Rattlesnake right there. Get my spear out. I'm going to get the, see if I can fit the meat in my backpack. I might not be able to. No, we got it. We boosted our harvesting. Sweet. Okay, so at this point, I'm just going to look at my location, 4319, and I'm going to open my map. And I'm going to look at this. You can open the map and hold right bumper to look at the map and your compass. So 4319 is almost where I want to be. I need to be going mostly north. So I need to kind of be going this way. These are energy mushrooms, which I need at the moment. And so I'm just going to keep going north. There we go. Oh my gosh, another coconut. Wow. Lucky day. I'm just going to drink. I'm not even going to take it, but I need stuff to drink. So. Okay. And dead bird. All right. different kind of dead bird. And look, here we go. We are at the river, or the dried river. And let's look around. There's the Jeep right there, and there's our tent. We made it. Phenomenal. So now we have the grappling hook, and we've explored a good portion of this upper part of the map. And I'm honestly, what time is it? 4? Okay. I'm getting really, really tired. My character's getting exhausted. And I don't have a place. I would have to build a platform here to build a campfire under it. So I'm actually going to just sleep. My meat might spoil, that's fine. And now, it's 6 p.m. I'm going to save the game. And what we're going to do is try to make it back to our main campsite. It's going to get dark along the way, but we should be okay. Especially if, yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to eat this. Just get myself some carbs, some hydration, a lot of the stuff that I need. Perfect. So to get home, I saved it in case we get lost. Let's look at the map. We are at the Jeep. We need to go to the Eyeball Rock, which is south and a little bit west. So let's just make sure we're moving in that direction. South and a little bit west, this way. Now we're following the road. No, this is insane. I want to do this, but it's too dark. It's too risky. I can't see. I could get a torch, but let's just sleep until it's morning. I'm all excited. I want to go down to the next area, but we have to play it safe. If you try to... This happens to me all the time in this game. If I try to force it, and I, go against my instincts... Oops, no space in my backpack. I'm overburdened. I don't have space for this Paragon. I'm going to sleep. If I try to force it and get excited, every time I get punished by this game. I don't see a cat. I get bit by a snake. I fall. Something awful happens. So we'll just be nice and casual. It's 3:18.
Hey, Mia.
You can talk to Mia.
Sleep?
No, not really. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just... It's a beautiful night.
I have always loved the sky in the jungle. The moon is astonishing.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Oh, yeah. And what would you do?
Uh-oh.
Well,
No, I don't.
Oh, boy.
you know.
You're blushing, aren't you?
Maybe?
Good night, Romeo.
Oh, boy. All right. So, good night indeed. All right, we're going to sleep again. Don't need a lot of sleep, but we just want daylight. So, I'm going to wake up as soon as this is fine. Now we can see. All right. So, what do we need? We need protein, and we need water. Right. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drink this water. Because, yep, it did not go over well, but I have all this Paragon right here to eat to get rid of the parasites, and now we're ready to roll. Let me get my bow out, and remember, we're just going to go south. Try to follow these tracks, south, southwest. There's a lot of nasty stuff out here, so let's be careful. There's the tracks. Got myself some leeches. Wow. Not even a few. A ton. Okay. There's a cat. Got it. I just basically heard the growl, and then I ran, and had enough distance to turn around and blast the jaguar. Okay. This brings up a good point, which is to say, you notice how I got +1 on archery. Your skills really matter in this game, and I haven't really talked too much about it, but if I go to my notebook, you can go to the upper... Oh, where is it? Yeah, here we go. The lower left, I should say, light bulb icon. You can see your skills, like axes, spears, blades, and all of this stuff, two-handed weapons, crafting. This is done and raised by doing the skill. And crafting is the most important because you discover new recipes. But all of your other skills are also important for helping you with everything in the game. So come here and look at what you've done, what you need to do, and understand you can just do these actions to level up the skills, become better at archery, become better at harvesting animals. I'm going to leave that jaguar there. I don't have any room for the meat. My backpack is full. All right, which way am I going? This is good, but I'm going pretty far west. I do want to go mostly south here. Now, I've lost the tracks, but it's going to be fine. I don't need to follow them. Here we go. We are at a river, and what we need is a way to get up above this. So this tree won't take me there. Where am I? I'm at 4721, so let's look at 4721. Oh, I'm actually almost where I need to be. I just need to get across this river, but I need a way up the ridge. Let's see over here if I can make it. The answer doesn't look great, but we can go into this waterfall, and you find a new location, and there's an obsidian stone here, and there's also iron. So I'm going to use that to get some iron, and now I'm definitely overburdened by a lot, so I'm going to just drop some sticks. These are the easiest things to get. We're fine on these. Alright, good. And let's see, what else do I not need? There's a lot of this that I want to keep. I'm going to drop this can, and I'm going to eat this. And I'm going to eat this. And I'm going to eat a nut. Almost there. It's empty. Sad. I will drop one coconut shell, and that's enough. Okay. Watch out for that. Alright, perfect. So we did find, and it's marked on the map, this little cave, which is got iron ore inside, but it's not what we need right now. We need to follow this a little bit so that we can get home. There's some more nuts, but again... oh, okay, I can drink. Because even if I got jacked right there. I've got some Paragon. All right. And let's follow this. Ow.
Fuck off me.
Yeah, something in the water got me. Okay, you got to watch out for that. I think it was either... No, it was a stingray right there. Okay, so we got bit by a stingray. So we need to look at ourselves, look at your leg, look at your other leg. There it is. And we're going to go to our backpack, and we're going to use our tobacco dressing on this. So I always thought it was the crabs that were getting me right there, but that was a stingray. So don't walk in the water sometimes. It's that can happen. Now our dressing is going to help us a lot with this, but that's a pain, and that's what can happen so easily in this game. Like everything is going okay, and then something like that happens. So I'm going to move over this way, and you see that there is a path across from a tree, and that's what we're looking for. I need to get over across to the other side. Or maybe I lied about that. Let's see. Now here it is. Now every time by this bridge there is a rattlesnake. You gotta, I swear, you gotta watch for it. So move very carefully here. It can be on this side. It can be on the other side. Sometimes it's not there. But be so slow moving over this bridge. I swear, there is a rattlesnake that has wrecked me many times over there. Then we cross this bridge, and all we need to do is go down following this ridge, and we will get back to our original campsite. Well, not our starting campsite, but our main base. So you can see the poison has left us. We just have a bit of a fever. But the problem with this is it makes you like super tired when you get this fever and your guy wants to rest. So you need to get home quickly because he's going to pass out. So we're just going to go right through here, and this should look familiar. And we made it. All right, and I'm not even picking anything up because I really, really, really want to get back so I can rest before my character passes out. You'll see that my the fever is just making us so fatigued. But very soon, just following this little path, we can eat these energy shrooms to pick us up. That's great. But you will notice we made it. Here's our campsite. But get your bow out, just in case the cat's back or prowling. We don't want that going on. Fantastic. All right, we made it. So at this point, we're back here, and we need to rest to get rid of this fever. And we will. And we have a lot more to do now that we have a grappling hook. So we're doing beautifully, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Take care.